Now to this here for child care programs across the state are bracing for the end of the month. That's when federal funding from the American Rescue Plan is going to run out unless Congress decides to extend it.
Just in Illinois, close to 3,000 programs are expected to close if the money runs out. Joining us to discuss the funding cliff and its potential impacts is Andrea Peluso, Executive Director of the Child Care for Every Family Network. Hello to you and thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me.
All right, I want to rewind a little bit and sort of start with how this initial funding came about and who it was meant to help.
Yeah, we have been suffering with a child care sector and system in crisis for a really long time in this country. So it's never been a system that's been funded well, which means that parents are often paying really high rates, sometimes not able to afford care at all to access the kinds of childcare that they need. And providers, childcare providers working in this sector are earning poverty level wages. So, you know, their average wages can be as low as $13 an hour to be doing this really important work of caring for our kids. So this has needed public investment to build a real childcare system for a long time. And the COVID pandemic just made this worse. It made it a lot harder. Providers were facing closures. They were facing requirements for health and safety reasons to serve fewer kids, increased cost for supplies and more health and safety measures. And they were having a hard time recruiting people to work in this industry who can get paid more for doing other kinds of jobs. So the federal government made an investment in the American Rescue Plan in a stabilization fund to help stabilize this childcare sector for the last couple of years, which meant providers had more resources to pay a little bit better wages, to buy supplies, to, you know, operate their businesses. And that funding is set to expire at the end of this month.
And so when it does, that means 3 million children will be impacted, potentially losing their child care. Your organization also believes that that will be 250,000 jobs. That is a major hit to the economy. Can you talk about specifically how this is expected to impact Illinois?
Yes. So the Century Foundation's report estimated, as you said, that about 3.2 million children across the country could lose access to childcare because providers will lose staff, they'll lose capacity to be able to pay their bills, and may have to either close their centers or shrink their operations to serve fewer kids. And we think that could impact as many as 128,000 or so Illinois children from from losing their care, essentially. And as you noted, nearly 3,000 childcare programs could be impacted by this this federal funding going away.
Okay, and I mean, that's just 2 weeks away. Have there been any plans or anything put in place or even thought about to try to make sure that these places don't have to shut down?
Yes. A number of states across the country are trying to take some actions with their own state funding to fill some of these gaps, but the pressure is really on the federal government to respond now. So yesterday, Senators Patty Murray and Bernie Sanders and House Democratic Whip Katherine Clark introduced a new Child Care Stabilization Act bill, and they're calling on their colleagues to pass a bill that would extend these funds for a number of additional years. We're unsure yet if those have the support needed really to pass through Congress. So this is a massive crisis. And then in addition to passing this short-term funding to remedy this near-term cliff, they also need to be working to invest a lot more in building a real childcare system across this country that truly supports our kids and families and the childcare providers doing this work.
Well, a lot of people paying attention to this one. Thank you so much, Andrea Peluso, for joining us this afternoon. We'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you.